Josue needs our help.
Josue.
Again.
I know. Okay, so this is an update.
I love updates.
Yes. This one is from a minute ago.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the first one, and then I'm going to update y'all. So see if people out there remember. I do remember once I heard a key line in this. All right, so Josue sent us a DM originally back in March of 2024 and said, Brown Bag, I need your help. Love you guys. I pay child support, which I have no problem with. The problem is that my baby mama and kids live in my house. And no, her and I are not like that.
The problem is my kids live with me.
He said, the problem is, on top of child support, she's always asking to chip in on this and that. Yes, I help with groceries. I swear I go to Ralph's almost every day to grab something for her and the kids. But I think what bothers me the most is that every day there's an Amazon package being delivered.
Oh,
I remember.
that.
Yes, the
That's
Amazon package.
packages, Yeah.
He said, Amazon package being delivered and it ain't mine. So it always seems like she's short on money and needs my help. How do I tell her no, since she actually makes really good money and also while receiving child support from me while living together?
Right.
I just don't want to give bad vibes, but there's got to be a fine line. Am I tripping? So that's what happened, last March.
Originally. What I do remember is that we didn't help him clearly, right? Or what?
Yeah, probably.
No, I feel like we were telling him, like, dude, like, I think
Keep
you're being too
around.
nice. Yeah, like, it's.
And then we realized, like, you got to live in the IE somewhere.
Oh, yeah, because he has, like, a nice house.
Yes.
Yeah, like 4 bedrooms and stuff like that. Yeah, and I was just, like, telling him, like, I think this is a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? What about when you want to date? All this stuff, right? Okay, so he has an update for us. And he said, hey, Brown Bag, I called months back about my ex-wife living with me and always buying Amazon. LOL. He said, trying to date has been a nightmare. Told you, fool.
I warned you.
He said, I finally met someone, but took me almost 3 weeks to say something. Everything was going great until it wasn't. But she bounced once I told her my living situation with my ex-wife.
What'd you expect?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. Red flag. So he says she did try to look past it, but she couldn't. I don't think I'll get her back, but it's more about being able to move on and date someone. Living in this situation has been holding me back. And losing her was the final straw.
Oh.
My ex-wife moved back in 2022. She was living in an apartment with the kids and was looking to buy a house. I have a 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom house. Her rent was going up, so I offered her and the kids to come in while she saved for a home. That time never came. My ex-wife and I haven't really talked about her moving, but she would drop things like, I think it's smart to stay here until the girls graduate.
And
we don't know how old these kids are. They could be 5 years
Yeah,
old.
imagine they're 5.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
13 years.
He said, so that right there was when I knew it wasn't going to happen the way I intended. I'd love your advice on this whole situation, Brown Bag.
It's tough.
Oh, Josue.
Kick her out.
Oh,
Not the kids.
I feel like you guys may have said that the first time, and clearly he didn't. So
Yeah.
Oh, man.
that's not the answer.
It's that nice guys finish last,
Yep.
Yeah,
kind of
he's
like
really nice.
thing,
Gotta be
because him being like, oh, like I can save her some money. I have a big house and, they can all fit in here. It's like, it sounds good in theory, but yeah, it's like, okay, what are you paying child support for? You guys all live together.
Yeah,
that
makes
part's weird.
No sense.
You're paying the rent. You know what I'm saying? And you're still chipping in on what? Chipping in on yourself. Like, you're
Groceries?
you're helping yourself pay for the food and the groceries and the like. It's just like
she's clearly milking him,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
she is.
yeah.
Yeah.
and she knows he's nice, so she's like, how far can I push this?
yeah, dude.
He's got to build an ADU in the back.
ADU?
Yeah.
No.
I like
Back
charging
house.
for rent.
like
I don't think that's. I think he has that part figured out. I think the part he wants to figure out is dating.
yeah. She keeps scaring all the girls away.
Yeah.
His living situation scares the girls away because too often guys say like, you know what, it's not my baby mama, really, she's my roommate, and then that's not the case.
Together like that.
But they live together.
So I don't really think it. Yeah.
But even then, like honestly, yeah, this guy's just losing in every single way possible.
Some
Not
would
even
say-
getting no sugar.
Some would say
No.
not. Some would say not because he has the kids more often than he would if they were separate. That's true.
Yeah,
Yes.
Some people might be glad only having them on the weekend, Victor. But
Big.
but wouldn't you? In an ideal world, it's like, okay, if we're not together, at least I could see them all the time. Like, that's the silver lining. I'm sure
Right.
that's
But-
what pushes him to even be in this situation in the first place.
But the baby mama comes with the kids. Like the kids is
Yeah.
separate. Like
Unfortunately, wow. Sorry,
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, the moms come with kids.
Yeah, no, that's true. I wonder, like, if she works or like if she's a full-time mom.
Said that she has a great job.
Yeah, she gets paid
Makes
well.
really good money.
All right. Well,
Why don't we talk to Josue? Josue's on the line.
Josue.
Josue.
I'm already mad at you.
¿Qué ole, Josue?
What's up, guys?
What
Hi,
up,
Josue.
man?
Josue.
I don't know why everyone's mad at you for being so
Mr.
nice.
Nice Guy.
Yeah.
What's
Mr.
up?
Nice
Nice
Guy.
Yeah, I'm a nice guy.
Uh, him and Humberto would get along so great.
Yeah.
Josue,
Oh yeah, we would.
No, you
Tell
pay.
us-
No, you
tell us
pay.
We're just
What?
nice guys in a room full of bad ones.
Friends.
tell us what we advised you last time and that you didn't take
Move,
to move.
pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think I just got, it was just comfortable and it benefited everybody. But the problem is that she's really good at, like, we're cool, but the problem is she's really good at, like, the guilt tripping me into the, to staying in.
Oh, manipulation, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really
Yeah,
good
no,
manipulator.
seriously. Like,
A
what
woman?
about the girls?
Nah.
You're a simp.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not a sim.
So-
He's being a good dad.
Yeah,
Right,
but
yeah,
like,
you're
I
right,
think
great dad,
we should
great
move on.
Okay, but do you get any sugar at all? Can we just
Not at all. No,
Dang.
not at all. No.
Okay, tell
No.
me about this. Tell me
Sad.
about this girl you were dating
Yeah.
for those 3
Sad
weeks.
life.
How'd you guys meet?
All right, so I went on that, that Facebook dating app,
Mhm.
and just swiping, that's kind of how
How
we
old
met,
are you
know?
that you're on Facebook dating app?
Déjalo.
I
Leave
mean,
him alone.
Yeah, bro, he's a grown
Hey,
man.
don't judge, man. We gotta figure out somehow,
Yeah, he's a
man.
grown
All right?
man. If he wants to find women on Facebook Marketplace, let him.
Yeah.
Not the playground, Greg.
You're gonna find like
Not the
70-year-olds.
playground.
Damn.
Crazy. That is.
All right.
He's not giving out
Bro,
graduation
we
gifts.
listen and we don't judge. Anyway, sir.
I judge.
So
I
you
don't
were
know.
on you were on
Uh-huh.
the Facebook dating and then you met someone.
Correct. Yes, I
Okay.
met her on there, and I read her profile, and then she hit me with as corny as it sounds. She's like, "Well, what are you looking for?" And then since I read her profile, she said something in the lines of like, "I'm a good woman, so I'm looking for a good man." So I used that same line, and boom, I sunk it. I had the hook and line,
Yeah,
and that's kind of how we started.
You made the jump shot.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah,
good
yeah,
guy.
yeah. It
So
worked.
you were dating for 3 weeks. What was that like? Was it you were
It wa-
actually seeing her or just talking to her?
No, we were talking, and then we decided to meet up. We met up, I think about 3 or 4 times, and yeah, it was great. We talked on the phone like early hours before going to work,
There you
and she
go.
called me randomly. It was awesome. It was going great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was probably
and
kicking his
then-
feet and everything too.
and
all
then
happy.
also-
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
How'd you break the news?
Yeah.
So, I had just came back from Willow Springs. I was on a, track in my car. And then once I came back to Riverside, I stopped at a bar, had a few drinks. I got a little liquor courage. But it was at a moment I knew that I wanted to say something because I was really starting to like her, and I just knew that this whole situation in the past has never really worked out. But I knew I had to say something. And so I did. I sent her a text, and it was so hard to send it. And the moment I sent it, I knew it was a wrap. Like, it's that feeling, because it's just
Yeah.
how it's been. And, yeah, she didn't take it nicely. She thanked me for, being, honest about it, but kind of like it just changed the whole everything.
Understandable.
Wow.
So what did you say? You say like, "Hey, I just want to let you know I live with my
Hey,
ex-wife."
girl, my living
Yeah,
situation.
just pretty much just straightforward. Say, hey, I've been, it's been eating at me, but I need to say something. My ex-wife and my kids live with me, but it's
Hey,
not
but-
like that.
but she
know,
knew-
pretty much just trying to really like put it into a perspective, but no matter how you say it, no matter how you put it, it
Yeah.
don't matter.
Nobody's
Yes.
gonna believe
Yeah,
it.
because they don't believe
Yeah,
you.
nobody's
yeah.
gonna believe it at all.
But did she know you had kids, or you surprised her with that too?
Oh no, she knew we had kids. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
yeah,
all
yeah,
right. Just making sure you didn't drop
She
the whole
didn't
thing
know
at
the living
once.
situation. And honestly, like as a woman, you would be tripped out. Like, wait, hold on. I'm talking to this guy. We've been dating for 3 weeks. He lives with his ex-wife and his kid. It would just feel like
He has a family at home.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's looking for a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably a truck
like your
driver.
coffee needs more sugar.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? The thing was that we talked every day, whether it was morning or night. So to me,
Right.
that was like, okay,
Your
at
way
least
of
he's answering the
showing
phone.
her.
He's not being
Mhm.
secretive about it. I'm answering
Yeah.
the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, hey, at 9 o'clock I stopped texting or calling because I was doing something. I wasn't. It was, and then she hit me with the, it makes sense because you're always in your room. My room is like my sanctuary. You know what I mean? So like I was always in my room, and now she's like, oh, now that makes sense as to why you're always in your room. So
Because she could be
Yeah,
like, who's that
yeah.
voice? Like, oh, it's just Mike's wife. Yeah, don't worry about that.
She's so annoying.
You don't worry about that. Yeah. She's
well, she heard like the people talking, but I have girls, and so girls, and they're 18 and 15, so like
Mm.
they're not really like real small kid
Right.
voices. Really.
Mhm.
Have your ex-wife send her a voice memo.
No, well, you know what's
What?
funny is that my ex-wife was like, because my ex-wife was also like, hell, so you need to tell her, you need to tell her. And it's like, what? If you need me to talk to her, I'll talk to her. I'm like, no, hell
That's
no.
the
Like,
worst
Oh,
thing. That
that's
is the worst thing to do.
Oh my god!
Don't ever do that.
I don't think that's
Ever.
the worst.
I think
I
that might
know.
work.
Yeah,
No,
I
how would
honestly
that-
thought,
That'd be
like,
helpful.
Yeah.
How would that work?
Because
How?
you're
Yes.
being open, you're being honest,
Yeah,
and you're
but
telling
that-
her like now
putting
she
her-
has.
But that girl
Ex
does
on
not
the-
want to be involved in none
Yeah,
of that.
that's-
Like she's gonna be like, okay, thank you very much, gotta go. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
just
man.
like
I don't
Well,
know.
that's in the case that the new girl cared about him. That would help alleviate some type of like her misconceptions of if they're
Right.
talking during or not.
Ex on
'Cause
the
it's-
phone?
Yeah, I don't think it's
No,
gonna help
y'all
in the
don't get
long
it.
run, but
No,
it's gonna
but-
help in that moment for her to
if
believe
she actually
that
cares
it's true.
about if she actually cares about him.
Bro.
okay, but
okay,
no, I
Christ.
hear you,
Jesus
but
Christ.
the minute
I
okay,
get it, Leppy.
she can be nice and cordial, like, oh no, don't worry, let me save this for you. Like I'm so sorry that my presence is ruining this, right? But then the minute that it's like getting serious with them, and she's like, yeah, so like, and this Josue starts to be like, yeah, man, so you gotta go because my girl's gonna move in soon. Now she's gonna flip on her. She's gonna hate her. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
gonna happen.
That's
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah, it's
that's
gonna
the
naturally
ex-wife's
happen.
problem, not his.
And then Josue, you had said how your ex-wife mentions when you guys talk about moving out, how she mentions that let's wait till the girls graduate. You just said you have a 15 and an 18-year-old, so it would probably be like what, 2-3 years?
Yes, correct. So the 18-year-old, so she'll be a senior next year, so we got time with her. But then the 15-year-old is just a freshman, so that's another 3
Yeah,
or 4
that's
years.
high
so you gotta get her in classes in the summer. You gotta advance the education, bro.
Yeah.
College classes,
College
all of
classes.
that.
Make her take
They're
her GD.
Get a GED. You're
Yeah,
good.
night school, it's all good.
Oh,
It's the same thing.
All that you've told us previously is kind of like the bad part of living with your ex-wife and your kids. Like, oh, I pay and then she still gets Amazon and I get nothing and I can't even date.
Yeah.
Is there a pro to this? Is there a reason that you are doing this?
Does she rub your feet or something?
well, for them being at the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, it was just like, that because honestly, my ex-wife and my kids, that's really the only family that I actually have here. So even though we are, we've been divorced for 12, 13 years, long time, she's still in a sense family. So, I was looking out, the best that I could for the kids and her. And it was just beneficial for everybody. But it just became,
Right.
the initial intention is not anymore. It's completely changing. And so now I want to date. She doesn't want to date. She makes it clear every day, like she doesn't want to date. I'm like,
she wants
I
to.
do. You know what I mean? I can't do that if I'm in a situation,
Right.
Would you guys date each other again?
No, absolutely not. No.
Mm.
Have you tried in the 12, 13 years that you've been broken up?
Not at all. No, well, not to sound like mean or anything like that, but we're two different people, like completely different people. We're cool, but when it comes to that aspect of life, she has different beliefs and that and this. I can't get down with that, and I just I don't see her like that in no way, shape, or form. Never have
Right.
I had a drink and
Wait,
was like, oh,
what do you mean
no.
though? You
I mean-
had two
Yeah, you had
kids
two
with
kids.
her.
Would you still give her the?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And you married her.
Has there been those drunk nights?
No,
where it's
I
like,
did. Okay, so since we're getting into that,
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hear me out. So I was adopted, and I had a really strict mother who didn't allow me to date in high school. So when I finally met somebody in the military, it was her, and I was a simp off the bat. I'm not even gonna lie.
still
I
are.
mean, you
You
haven't
still are.
graduated.
Yeah, you haven't
Yeah.
changed.
You
Yeah.
still on that bat, buddy.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like, wow, I met the first girl in the military that actually liked me. I'm like, oh man, this is it. Yeah, and then
After one tour of booty, huh?
get older,
You leave him
But
alone.
yeah,
He seems like a nice
Come
guy.
on, man.
Déjalo.
Honestly, don't let these guys tell you anything. None of them are homeowners. None of them have the bread that you have.
But we aren't simps.
Yes, you are.
No.
Yes, you are.
Oh, he don't even own the house. What do you mean?
Bro,
His ex-wife does.
Yeah, he talked to one girl.
And he still pays her child support.
So you've been in the military. You make a good job. You make a good living. You have a house. Like you have a lot of things,
Yeah, so
bro. Don't.
Yeah,
I
no, for sure.
was in the military. I've been out for quite some time, but financially I am good. You know, like
Okay.
it's
What
a
do you
little
do?
bit, but I finally got myself in order. But good, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
What do you do for work?
So,
What do you do for work?
I work for an alarm company installing fire alarm system, cameras, and security stuff. You know,
Nice.
and I get my military, military
Nice.
benefits and stuff like that. So
That's awesome.
financially, I'm
You're
good.
good.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever tried having the conversation? Like, hey, I would like you to move?
Yes and no. So I can't do that because for one, it's like man, the kids are in the house, right?
Leave
Like,
them at the crib too. Just her.
What's that?
Have you ever asked her like, hey, look, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to find somebody. I don't mind the kids living here, but and I don't mind you even like popping in and out of the house, like, but I just can't have you living here.
Well, recently I have become the bad guy, and this is gonna sound terrible. So can I say it?
Say it.
What?
Wait, don't curse though.
All right.
What did you do?
Because so it's not. Well, I guess it's up for perception. But anyway, I because of the situation, like because when everything happened, I was like, I'm just gonna take matters into my own hand. And knowing how she is, she'll manipulate me. So I said, you know what? I got a place. I got my own place. I got the apartment first. I got everything situated, and then I had a conversation with her. Say, hey, I know this is not the conventional way, but this is what I did do. Now, of course, she at first she took it kind of nicely, and then I guess once the dust settled, she wasn't happy. She's like, well, I got to pay for this for myself. But I already have all the affairs and orders. Like, hey, like I'm not gonna leave and not help you. I understand it's just gonna change some things, but now you just have to kind of grow up a little bit, and you make good money. You just have to redirect how you pay for things. I'm gonna help this and help that. I'm not gonna just bail. So I made a decision off the bat, but I had to do it for me, and she didn't like that. But the kids understand; they're cool with it. She's not. On the other hand.
So you got her an apartment?
Oh, he got himself one.
Oh, you got yourself one.
I got myself an apartment. I actually moved in on Friday, but yeah.
So you're leaving her the house?
Yes, correct.
Josue,
Bro, what is wrong with you? Jesus Christ, bro!
I know, but hold on.
My
He's a
God.
good guy, man.
Was it that good or something? Or
He's
what?
doing it for the kids. He's doing it for the kids.
Yeah, I
understand
think
the
he's
kids.
doing an
He has good
incredible job.
intentions. I get it. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
No,
I think
but
if
yeah,
you have the means and I think clearly like not a lot of men can do that, and maybe not a lot of women deserve that. Maybe everyone should do it on their own. But I see you stepping up in a way that is like, oh wow, like I can see your good traits.
Yeah.
I can see the fact that you care about them. Like you said, they're your only family. I'm not sure if your mom's still here, but I know you said like like so there's an emotional attachment to this woman that's known you for so long, at least 12, 13 years. You guys were separated for that long, so you probably married before that. You had kids with her. You guys may not have worked out, but that don't mean you have to hate her. And it seems like you don't.
Yeah.
So it just seems very admirable.
And honestly speaking, before I made that decision, trust me, like all that went into consideration. Like I understood that like the dynamics of this and that's going to change, but I already have a game plan on how it'll ease into it. Like I said, hey, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to help you still pay for this, pay for that. So because ultimately, because it's about the kids, right? But I think it's also good for the kids to feel like, hey, like dad has to also have his independence too. Like I can't always be here, and I'm always in my room.
You need your own life, bro.
I
You
hear
need your own life. You need your own life.
Josue, I have to ask you this question because this will happen. Just so you know, there's gonna be a time where a guy comes in your house that you pay for,
your room,
and he is gonna be hanging out with your ex-wife and your kids
and your couch,
and you're gonna be paying for it all. What? Just so you know.
No, and I'll tell you why.
He said
she don't want because she'll tell you she's been telling she don't want no man. Like she's
heard
like,
that before.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Come on, Josue.
And I'm not lying. I'm telling you, like she's like I'm over it. Like she has made it. I mean, maybe times will change on the road, but listen, when she's hard-headed, and when she says she's gonna do something, she kind of sticks to it. You know what I mean?
Like
maybe it's not a man. Maybe it's a woman.
You never know.
Yeah.
You're right. You never know. You're right. You never know. You're right.
I'm just prepare for that because you're not gonna feel the same as you do now.
You know how you guys wish the best for your ex until they actually get the best, and you're like, oh my god, I hate them for that.
Well, we were the best.
They already had the best.
Yeah,
what do you mean?
We were the best for them.
I think he actually wishes the best for her. I think
For
her
real?
finding somebody. I think her finding somebody, he's not gonna be like, oh my god, in my house. He'll probably be like, hey, bro.
Josue, come on.
He wants her to find
Come
someone,
on.
but not
I
in
am the
his house.
tiger, Josue.
Can I talk? Can I speak?
I had it's a great song. No, you're right. But I want her to like date because it'll make it easier for me too.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
He's gonna be like, good. Now you could take over.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that. Of course, I want her to date, but I'm not. She's made it clear in the past, like, hey, I don't want to be with a guy, and I want the. As a matter of fact, she's dated in the past, and the kid has never even met the men. So like she's very particular about that, and so I trust that. I'm not worried about that right now. I think the big thing for me is just making sure that I have my own independence, but at the same time, continue to help as much as I can. So it's a smooth transition. So she doesn't hate me.
Josue needs his own life, and I think everyone can see that. He deserves it.
Does.
He's lived a good life. He's operated with the best of intentions. He himself is proclaimed he's a simp. Okay, he simp for her, and even the girl that he talked to for 3 weeks on the DM, he's like, Letty, let's just three-way her. I'm missing her. I want her so bad. And it's like, Josue, you gotta let that one go, bro. You gotta be like. Because you simp really fast. And again, he said he didn't date a lot. The first woman he ended up dating, it was this lady. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So how does he date and let girls know, like, hey, I take care of my ex-wife and my kids right now? Can you be okay with that?
Josue, one more last question before we go to calls. Do you see her as a friend of yours? Like, is she like your best friend or anything? Like, do you trust her like that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. She's like my family at this point. It's not even like friend. We're family really now. Yeah.
So she's your sister?
Don't make it weird.
No, I'm kidding.
We're just good friends.
No, not at all.
I can see where you're coming from.
Me too.
Just my ex-wife.
I can see where my parents are not together, but I could see that they care about each other. My mom still helps on my dad and still helps with the insurance paperwork and all of that. Like, I could still see how there's that cariño of you still care about this person. And you guys have kids, so they're the other parent. It's not always like, let's break up and I hate you and I never want to see you again. Sometimes it's let's break up, but like, I still care about you in another way. Like, it's just the relationship changed. I know that's so crazy to like fathom. But
it really is hard to understand. That's why no matter how I say it, no matter how I lay it out, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, is that hey, you're living with your ex-wife, and it's hard to. And what didn't help me is that she has friends who are I guess going through the breakup, whatever, who are always together and doing things together. So she sees that, and then she sees my situation. She's like, and it must be the same. So it's hard to truly articulate that and then be, and then for them to actually believe it, Mm-hmm. But I will say this, though. She did say it wasn't that don't believe you. It was the matter in which, it took you through to say something, and you didn't give me the opportunity to actually make the decision. And that part really did suck, you know what I mean?
Like you should have told her off the bat what she wanted?
Yeah, she said that, but even after she came back and was like, I did try to look past it, but I couldn't. She was just, she did say eventually it is the situation that we're in, but I didn't, allow her early on to make that decision. That's how she took it. I was hoping that she could see the good in me and that it'll work and just,
you're trying to get her to fall in love with you first and then she has to say, she can't say no.
Yeah, I guess you can put it like that. It sounds horrible, but it was like
recon mission.
For real.
Look, do you want her back? Do you want the 3-week girl back, or do you want to know how to date moving forward? Because I need to know how to
I guess I could be like, hey, what can I do to like possibly tell her, hey, like, can we try to move forward, or what can I say? Really, I don't know, man.
Let's to the callers. Should he give up on the 3-week girl because he really wants to? He likes her. He has off the bat simped for this one too. Wow. He wants to be with her, the Facebook girl that he met on the Facebook dating app. But she found out, hey, I kind of take care of my ex-wife. Even if you have a new apartment, because it seems like you're gonna be moving on, like you're gonna have your new place or whatever. But you're probably still gonna help out your ex-wife. But how does he get back the girl that he lost because he lives with his ex-wife and kids? Or should he just
move on?
Try somebody else. Yeah. Try again on Facebook.
Go back on Facebook.
Go back on Facebook.
Send her a picture of your apartment.
With space for her? With space for her?
Yeah.
Send her a picture of the closet.
It's crazy because you've been single like 12, 13 years, but I feel like you haven't been single enough.
At all.
It's weird to say.
It's
weird to say. I feel like this new apartment could give you that new life. But let's go to let's get callers. 520-1059, KPWR HD1 Los Angeles, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop. This is the homie helpline. Let's help out Josue. Let's help him out.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah, for real.
Super
Good guy.
Yeah, the good guys always finish last, Letty.
Oh my gosh.
And Humberto. We're gonna go to college.
We'll get what Humberto thinks after this too.
Aw.
I think it's really good
All right.
what he's doing for his
he's a
family.
he's a really good guy, taking care of his kids.
There's men like this, ladies. There's men like this. They're not all like Greg and Vic and Maximo.
Hey.
No que no. 818-520-1059. All right, let's go to Alex in Paramount online too. Alex. Yes, Alex.
Que lo que, buenos días.
Alex, are you our New York homeboy?
Tú sabes, tú supiste, aquí que tengo los Thames.
Hey, what happened in that 5th inning though? Oh.
No pasa nada.
Lo que pasó.
Alex, talks to us.
Yeah,
What would
it already happened. It is what it is.
We live in that till opening day and even after.
Y'all not gonna let me lay that down, huh?
Not at all.
Nope,
Go
nope,
Dodgers.
nope.
All right. Alex, talk to us. What would you tell our homie Josue?
I tell him que se ponga pilas y que se ponga hombre. Stop being a simp, bro. At the end of the day, the first person that should be first in your life is tú y tú. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And then comes everybody else. Because if you don't put yourself first in life, who's gonna do it for you?
Okay, but he has
You
kids.
gotta leave
What about
shorty.
the kids?
Yeah, but if you don't take care of himself, he can't take care of his
We
kids.
are not in that day and age where we were super conservative back then. Lo que pasó, we're just going to deal with it now, bro. You're playing for a team that you got cut from, bro. Stop doing that. Stop showing up to practice.
Sheesh.
True. I like
That's a
that.
reference.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's doing that.
Now he's trying to, for
Who's
sure.
doing that?
No, he's still
Yeah.
paying for the thing.
The
like,
house.
Yeah,
Still paying for the house.
He's not doing none of that. He's putting the shorty first of all. He's not putting his kids first. Because if he was, he wouldn't want his kids to see him like simping out. Like I wouldn't want my kids to see me simping out like that. Like I need to set the example and set the tone for how they should move in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want my kid to be some simp behind some shorty that don't want him.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
So what do you think
Y
he's
otra
showing
cosa,
his
¿qué
kids, his
pensaría la
daughters?
mamá de cómo lo están tratando?
True.
Right. I'm wondering. You're kind of talking like you guys talk like to dudes, right? I don't want my kid being a simp. His kids are girls, so to see their dad kind of go all out, you wouldn't want your kids to see that.
In the girl's perspective,
Yeah.
no. I need you to have a man. I don't want you to have a simp. I need you to have a man because a man's going to handle business and take care of business correctly, not just simp out and fold every time you want to drop a tear.
Yeah.
I
I think what he's showing his daughters may not be as bad as what you guys are making it seem.
He's showing his daughter that it's okay to step over a man that she doesn't want, even though he's still there. That's pretty much what he's showing her. It's okay to step all over people.
Preach.
I think
Wow.
I think he's showing his daughters that he's gonna put on for their family, and that like they don't.
He's
not
showing his
gonna
daughter
hate.
that it's okay for the mom to step all over
that the
him as
mom
long
doesn't
as she's
want it.
gaining a win.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why,
so,
first and foremost, why can the mom do it for herself? ¿Por qué no?
No, you
So,
have a
no,
point
no,
on that.
I get you.
Salamanca.
Facts.
I get you. What I'm saying though is a man being a simp is not like a bad, I guess, example to show a daughter.
I think to an extent.
But
He's
this
saying
is-
to an extent.
Because he
All right,
overdid
cool.
it.
That I get it because I got 4 daughters. But simp out in another way. Go buy
Yeah.
her flowers or something. When she's loving you, simp out. But when she's not, bro, don't get stepped on tampoco.
Yeah.
this is a
You're not an hormiga, bro. You're not an ant. Pa' que te pisen y hagan lo que quieras contigo.
This is a different type of
Hace
simping.
hombre que te ponga las pilas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simp
Because
over
I
your
would
girl,
see-
not your ex.
It's not sipping over like love.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. What he did. Trip on your girl, not your ex.
What I would see as a daughter, right? As a daughter, if my parents broke up, and my dad and my mom were living in the home, which it happens a lot still. People are separated, but still live with their families, kind of for the quote unquote the kids, right?
Right.
If he's saying, "Hey, I'm gonna move out. I'm gonna help you guys," it feels like, okay, I got my dad. I don't know
Right.
my mom's situation. We don't know the lady's situation or that she's taking advantage of him or whatever it may have been. What we know is what he's told us.
Yeah.
And what he's told us is that she's like family to him.
Right.
And he cares about her. And he doesn't hate her. So I don't think as
He
a
doesn't have
daughter...
to hit her. I got 3 baby
but
mamas. I don't hate none of my baby mamas.
What an example. But what I think is like, if I'm looking at the dynamic, I don't see like, oh yeah, look what he's showing me in a bad way. I can see how you guys are like, this is such a simp thing. A lot of times what we say is simp is like traits guys do that normally is a girl. Girls usually get taken advantage of like this and stay with the guy no matter what and do all these things for a guy. But once a guy does it, oh my God, you're simping. So I would say, like, as his daughter, I wouldn't necessarily be like, yeah, my dad's a simp.
But if the roles were reversed,
I was about to say.
and
See,
the
but that's
daughters
the
grow
perspective
up
from like a
with
woman
guy,
and a female. You gotta understand, como hombre a hombre. I'm speaking to this like he's kind of like my nephew. Like, mira, ponte las pilas, loco. ¿Qué estás haciendo con la vida? Te están viendo la cara.
And he seems like he's doing it. That's my thing, though. He's trying. He needs help doing it.
Yeah.
He just told us his only family is his ex-wife and his daughters, right?
The only family should be his kids because his ex is his ex for a reason.
Yeah, they haven't been together in 12 years?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he wants to move on, too. He wants to date more. It's not like he wants her back.
Yeah, because to an extent, if she cared the same way he cared, she would understand that he's trying to find someone and her being there doesn't work.
Yeah, she's in the way.
So she's also knowing that her being there is not going to allow him to move on. And she doesn't care enough to...
And as a woman, she definitely knows that. I'm going to let you know right now.
For sure.
I think
she definitely knows that. Mom at home definitely knows that he can't get it popping because she's still at home. Because nobody's going to want somebody that has their ex living at home. And, that's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so we went through this homie helpline a year ago. And we all told him to move out.
It didn't work.
And we all told him to have her move out. That is not happening. His question is not, hey, should I still live with my ex or should I still help out my ex? His question is,
he got an apartment now, right?
Jesus Christ.
All
yes.
right, cool.
I'm telling you guys. He did.
Alex's
face.
He's like, that's my nephew.
I love it.
I think what he's asking is literally he needs that extra, like, how do I start dating? It seems like he wants to live his life for himself now.
Right.
Does he need a wingman?
Probably.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe he
has
help on
He
that.
literally just told us there's only 3 people that are in his life, and they're his.
On the block real quick, you know what I mean?
But I think it's the ex still being there is going to be the problem this whole time.
Yeah, but I mean,
the ex is going to be there, you guys.
He's trying to reset. So like,
well, how's she gonna be there if he has a new apartment? If he has a new apartment, in my opinion,
in his life.
I would put the ex and the kids in the apartment and keep my house. But that's that's me and that's him, whatever. But like I said, just get out there. Forget about the girl that you was with for 3 weeks. She's not moving. She's not messing with none of that.
Yeah.
Forget about her completely. Keep it pushing. It sounds like he's still kind of young. You know what I mean? What, is he ugly or something? I don't know.
Old.
But either way,
he seems old.
He seems older. If he's been divorced 12, 13 years, and he was with her 20 years ago, and in the military. So he seems like he's experienced.
He has to be probably like mid-40s.
Yeah.
40s, money, successful. Come on, man. That's a power play right there.
He don't know. He don't realize it. Yeah. He doesn't know how to use the superpowers.
Thank you guys for finally getting into the actual question that he's asking. Because y'all so focused on why don't he just forget her and ever.
Well,
and
should.
it's like, it doesn't have to be that he hates her and that she's not family. And maybe I'm speaking from a perspective, like, again, seeing my parents still get along really well. And I know one would do the most for the other. And if they were sick, they need help, all of that. Like, I think that's beautiful. But you guys are like, no, forget her. That's going to cost you another girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe he should hate her. Just
have
that little
hate
phase
her.
of it.
No, not that part.
Little phase.
But thank you, Alex. Thank you so much. Te bote.
Muchas gracias.
I feel like I'm trying to see and be on what's his face, Josue, understanding.
Yeah,
I don't think I can.
I still get that you guys are like, he's a simp. I understand that. Like,
I think the hardest
totally
part.
see it.
I think the hardest part is like if the roles were reversed and it was his daughter and some dude was milking her the same way his ex is doing it.
Yeah.
I feel like he would understand what he's doing.
I think we.
Yeah, this is like Baby Boy in reverse.
What?
Baby Boy, the movie.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You haven't
I
seen
haven't
it.
seen it.
Like,
The thing, the
But he
biggest
moved
thing
on.
is,
He got an apartment.
yeah,
so-
but she's just
Which even
Yeah.
that is wrong because it's like the lady should be moving out
To
to
the
the
apartment.
apartment
Yeah.
because this
Yeah.
is his house.
that's his
no,
house.
because he's thinking of like the
The
kids
kids.
too. But
I
he said,
know.
and he told her like, "Hey, I'm not gonna pay for everything, but I'm gonna help out," which I think is a good try. I think he's making good steps.
I
Really
feel like
don't.
he's saying
she's
that.
taking advantage of it.
I feel like
Yeah, I
he's
think so
saying that,
too.
and he might not stick to it. Like she might be like, "Oh, I'm kind of short for the rent. Can you?" Because she's been taking advantage of it for this whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
short for the rent, but then there's an Amazon package at the door.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
that'd
then
be-
now he's not gonna be around to even see.
All
You
the
know what I'm
packages
saying?
next
So,
to
yeah,
you.
so she's gonna go crazier.
I think him restarting with the apartment and finding a girl that's like
Yeah.
somebody who's gonna back him up, and
That's gonna help
also
him.
it's gonna help him. Then that's gonna lead to them
Getting his house
together
back.
wanting to get the house
Yeah.
because she's gonna be like, you
Mhm.
can't let her take advantage of you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
obviously, she also would need to understand there's kids involved.
He
and that
needs
she's-
that
she's
strength.
a friend,
He needs like
you
that
know?
backbone that like he doesn't necessarily have with her, and that gets by like I guess moving on and dating. Like you
Yeah.
said, having that
Mhm.
person that's gonna be that person that does it for you.
Choose your best fighter.
Like and unfortunately, maybe he may not be able to do it himself.
For sure.
But I think that's what I was trying to get him. I was trying to help him get that support system.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who can date this fool? Hey, you listening, lady, right now.
Ladies.
Lady with the backbone that won't let your man get taken advantage
Tengo
of, that
ganas.
likes a fool,
Take
that
over
has
the-
money.
yeah.
He sets alarm systems. I'm looking for you, lady.
And Mona said she was handsome.
Oh yeah, more just like
Take-
yeah.
take
Mona
over.
was like, "Oh, he's handsome."
Yeah, if there's a woman out there that wants to take over this manipulation,
No,
you
no,
know,
like
No,
that.
no,
I
bro.
feel like someone's just gonna
Picture.
manipulate him again.
That's
No.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
like,
That's
someone's
what I'm
gonna do it all
saying.
over again.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, shoot me like $50 for
Yeah.
like hooking you guys up together. or
Because
something.
then
Yeah.
what's the answer, right? Because that I get you. I get what you guys are saying when you guys observe it and you see for what it is. In his perspective, it's a totally different story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we need to get him to have like that backbone, that confidence booster.
Be
He
a
needs
man.
He needs other people around him. Again, he said this is his only family.
Yeah.
He needs homeboys.
All right.
Yeah,
It's
he
friends.
does.
We
yeah.
need to go to Ojos
All
Locos
right.
with this
Yeah.
guy.
Which gang is down to open?
What?
No.
No, you're not joining a gang. No.
Yeah, you said homeboys.
Doesn't mean you have to join a gang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Jeez.
Why not?
Can be a crew.
Yeah, it could
Or
be like
clique.
a dance crew, maybe
It
a
could
A
be a
dance
group.
crew.
a car club. You know?
Join
Car
the
club.
dance crew?
Yeah.
Car club, great support.
All right,
rollerblade.
Jabberwockies, can you please?
Oh, that'd be cool.
I think we're in search of an opening somewhere. Like
He
if
needs
you're
a
willing
village.
to date a guy that you see this situation, ladies, you've heard it. You kind of hear where he's coming from.
Mhm.
Let us know, okay? We're going to be taking your DMs. Brown Bag Mornings 106 on Instagram. We should do this tomorrow too because I don't think that we got.
No,
Yeah.
we didn't.
I'm down.
I think
I'm
we're
down.
just fighting
Yes.
over the same thing we're fighting
Yes.
for a year
Last time,
ago.
True.
yeah.
And we
True.
told him a year ago,
Takes a while.
leave her, and he didn't. So that's not gonna work. That's not the issue. That's not the question at hand.
Take this food to the club.
All right.
Yeah, that's what we do.
Alrighty.
We
All
can
right.
go hunting.
That was today's homie helpline.
The Homie Helpline.
Josue still needs our help
Whole sweat.
Man.
for the third time.
Yeah.
All
Good
right.
time.
Wow, this-
So yesterday we had
Historic.
Josue call in and share his story, which was actually an update of about a year ago about him and his ex-wife living together, even though they're no longer together. They live with the kids. He has a 4-bedroom house. He's so great and perfect. And
Say it, Greg.
she manipulates him. all
This
the
guy's
time.
a simp. That's what he is.
He's self-proclaimed simp.
He's
Yeah.
a very nice
Simp.
guy.
Yeah,
he's a very nice guy.
He's very
Yeah.
nice.
Yes. And so we started, talking to him. I feel like we kind of cut it a little bit short. There was a lot more to unpack. So now we are going to continue to try to help him.
Yes.
Thank you.
You know,
Yeah.
Ramona wrote out a whole little
Yeah. Summary for you.
summary,
Yeah.
and you didn't even read
It was actually a
Like
great
all you have to
really
do,
summary.
Vic, is read.
It was such a great summary.
Yeah, it was
I'm not
Oh,
gonna
here
lie.
it is.
It was really
Yeah.
good.
Here it is.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. Josue first called us on March 27th,
Thank you,
2024. He was paying child support.
Mm-hmm.
His ex-wife and daughters were living with him when they moved in 2022. He was doing husband activities, buying groceries almost every day while still paying child support, while his ex-wife had packages delivered from Amazon almost every day while mooching off of him and still making good money.
Wow.
He needed us to help him cut her off nicely. Fast forward to today, his ex-wife and daughter still live with him, and because of this situation, he recently lost the girl he was interested in because he told her 3 weeks later what his living situation is, and she bounced.
Quickly.
That's right. So here we are today, and Brown Bag Mornings is going to help this responsible, hard-working man and father find love, while he
Yes.
still lives.
I don't want to help
with his
this
ex-wife.
guy.
Yeah, we are.
He's a
Also,
sick.
he also
He's a nice
recently
guy.
got an apartment
Yep.
Yeah.
because
Bachelor
Moved
pad.
out.
he decided, hey, if she's not moving out,
Mm-hmm.
which is strange, whatever, that he's gonna get an apartment and move out himself
gonna
because he
downgrade.
wants to
Yeah.
move forward with his life and he wants to find love.
Yeah, he needs to live for himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's moving out of his own house
Yes,
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They-
And still paying child support.
Wow.
It's weird.
I
don't know.
know.
Yeah, you know.
and paying for rent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
They,
helping her Amazon addiction.
Okay. Can I go now?
Yeah.
Okay. They've been separated 12 to 13 years, so that's how long it's been that they've been living with him, but not together. And you know, some people did ask, like, why doesn't he just get back with her? He's like, no, it's kind of that ship has sailed. He looks
Yeah.
at her like family now versus like his ex-wife,
Yeah.
and so it's just like that connection is not there, and that she even encourages him to start dating, and but clearly at the same time, you can't encourage me to start dating, but then also like stay at the crib, like how you guys were mentioning, because it kind of like
It's contradicting itself.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's made the moves, and I think, you know, it's funny, like a year ago, how that recap was like, he came to us in order to like get her out of the house. He clearly didn't help.
He got
No.
himself out.
No.
Yeah,
he threw himself out.
Yeah.
He's like, and get out and
Yeah.
stay out. He's just
Our
looking in the mirror.
success rate, if we were lawyers, is probably like, I don't know, like our
2%.
case rate,
Yeah.
like our success rate of cases. Who cares? You don't pay us unless you get paid. We'll be one of those lawyers.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So we're not getting paid.
Ain't no
We're not getting
So we're not
paid.
getting
Yeah.
paid.
There's no pro bono over here.
But you know what? There's something about this case that makes us still want to help this
Yeah.
girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a
Because
good
yesterday
dude.
he was like, should I try to get the girl back that dipped from me after 3 weeks, or should I like just like try to move on? Period. And he met that girl on Facebook, like Facebook dating.
Facebook dating.
Facebook
Yeah.
Marketplace, no?
Yeah.
The
Marketplace,
marketplace.
So clearly we're like, all right, this fool needs help finding a girl or finding other people around him. He did say like his ex-wife and his kids are the only family he has.
Mm-hmm.
You know, his mother passed away. I'm not too sure when, but we're just kind of like, okay, maybe this dude needs to date
Yeah.
and needs help finding people, right?
Stop being a simp, too.
He honestly saw too many Fast and Furious movies and is really serious about this family stuff.
Yeah.
Family
He
is
is-
everything.
Vin Diesel would be proud of this guy.
Yo, for
True.
sure.
Vin
he
Diesel
would.
Yeah.
would be proud
Yeah.
of this guy. He gets first on the new Fast and Furious ride.
Yes.
Universal. Okay, but he pretty much has great qualities. We're trying to figure out like what is the bad part about him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because he makes his own bread. He was in the military. He's pretty set, I guess, on that part. Clearly, we all struggle, but it seems like he has his head put straight. He has a great heart. You know, he's not hateful towards his ex.
Yeah.
And then everyone's like, well, what is he? Is he ugly? So then we posted a photo of him on Instagram. And
Yeah.
the women do not think he's ugly.
No.
This
he's
fool
eating
looks
a
like
lot
the
of
Oscar
girls.
Hernandez, dog.
Yeah, Vic
sure.
Vic instantly had his girl blocked. The page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't look at the page.
Blocked.
And there's also a friend of his that left a really nice comment about him.
Yeah,
Um,
he
He
did.
left a
Yvonne,
Yelp
she's
review on
like-
this guy.
Yeah, she's like, we've known Josue for almost 20 years. He is such an amazing, sweet guy. He's been such a loyal and great friend to my husband and I. He deserves nothing but the best, and any girl will be incredibly lucky to have him in her life.
Tell him to
So then-
speak up and say that himself. Stop
Good
being
marketing.
a
I
feel like he
softie.
did.
He's
I
mar-
wonder
he's
how he
marketing
found her
himself.
on Facebook Marketplace too.
Yeah, probably
You're
paid her
so
for that
dumb.
one. But he's marketing himself incorrectly, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're here to help him out.
Yeah.
Doing
Which
it wrong.
I'm just tripping. Like, what is the con? You know, like I know you guys are like calling him a simp.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And him too. He called himself a simp.
Yeah.
The lady he married was like the first lady that paid attention to him because he said his mom. I'm serious. He
Yeah.
said that. He
No,
said
bro.
that.
Did
Yes.
First girl.
His mom didn't let him date. So in the military, she paid him interest, the girl,
She gave
and
him
then
Yeah.
Tour of booty.
yeah,
He got his first hoorah.
yeah. And I don't know that he's really dated after that.
True.
Yeah.
You know?
He's kind of sleeping on himself is kind of what like I gathered from all of
Yeah.
this.
Yeah,
know
and
what I'm
it's
saying?
agitating.
He doesn't know his
Greg.
own power.
Yeah.
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 Because you seem to check all the boxes. You got it going for yourself. You know, no baby mama drama.
Mm-hmm.
You are people think you're good looking. So then, what's the con?
I don't know. I just want to boo this man every time I see
Yeah.
him.
Why?
I saw your comment.
Boo!
Oh man.
Be a man. That's what I want to do.
Some
He
people would
is.
say he is being a man,
How is he being a man?
Stepping up.
Yeah, I'm kind of.
and then he's
Kind
trying.
of.
He's trying to do for himself now. He got that apartment,
Mm-hmm.
and now he just needs somebody to help make that apartment a home.
No, he needs someone to help kick his ex out the
Yeah,
house.
I was about to say that.
Pretty
Get rid of
much.
It's gonna be his ex that's gonna help
Yeah,
him.
and then see that's the thing that I'm having trouble with because I think the conversation always goes there. so we never end up helping him.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
everyone is just like, kick the ex out, but that's not how. Like we told
It's
him
not
that a year ago,
happening.
he
It's
didn't
not
do it.
happening.
Told him that yesterday, he's not gonna do it.
Mhm.
Like it's
He's too
like we
nice.
gotta help him on the other end, y'all.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's already
that's a
It's a lost
that's
cause.
something.
Oh man.
on that side.
Stresses me.
All right,
But he's
we're
ready to
gonna
move
help him
on.
next. Let us know, and we're gonna talk to him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hope so,
Alright.
so I can boo him on the phone too.
Oh,
We are really helping Josue today.
Yes.
He
All
needs
right.
it.
We've been trying
needs
for
it.
days.
Yeah.
This
For
is it.
years.
A year.
This is the
It's a
final
year,
frontier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're helping Josue.
Thank
Mhm.
God.
All right. He first called us back in 2024 because he is paying child support for his ex-wife. He also lives with her. Let her live with him. She's
Yeah.
getting Amazon packages every single day, like clockwork. All right.
I
He
like
knows
how he calls us. He hit us up like complaining about his ex-wife, but then is also like defending. keeping her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great manipulation.
That's
yeah.
his sister.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
But I can't figure out. She's like family though. Then why did you hit us up?
yeah.
Because now we're all up in arms about it, and we're all like
Exactly.
divided.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
Fighting
divided
for
over
him.
this issue.
Yeah, we will fight for you.
I know. As much as we try to move on past it, it's like that's in the back of our minds.
Yeah.
Like, oh, she's.
I was thinking
lives in
about
your
that like
house.
at 9 p.m. yesterday. Like, we gotta help this guy, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta help him.
And we are.
Exactly. So yesterday we spoke to him, and again trying to help him. But today we're trying to play a little bit of matchmaking to
Yeah.
really help him.
This is the homie hookup line
Hey.
today.
Whoa, whoa,
What?
Yes.
We're homies. Hook
Yeah.
up.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Homie hookup line?
Yeah.
how's that
Where
Yeah.
homies hook up?
Well, not.
Not like that.
Not
Yeah,
the ones you're
like-
picturing,
That
Greg.
is wild.
Not like your homies.
Yeah.
You-
Not what
like
not like
yours.
you and your homies.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Why would you do that?
I don't know why
Why is
you
he
do
around? Anyways,
Why do you do that?
Greg just don't like this fool for no
No,
reason.
Yeah, I
he
don't.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You better stay away from my girls.
that. What girls?
Okay, Greg. Bro's on the line. Hey, Josue.
Josue,
Welcome back.
my dog.
Hey, Josue, just for the record, you're not going to stop taking care of your ex-wife, right?
Ever.
No, I'm not.
See?
Damn.
Yeah. He knows.
Because we end up fighting over that stuff, and I just want to make sure that we just all set in stone. This was still going to take care of her and his kids because they're like family,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so I got to tell you, I'm mad at you because why the heck do you even complain to us in the first place about her if you're still going to help her?
Say that one more time. I didn't catch that.
Nah.
All of a sudden, you can't hear. All of a sudden, huh?
Nothing.
All I heard that there's going to be a single mom out there that needs some help.
With the nice 4-bedroom
A
house.
nice 4-bedroom house.
Taking care
Ready
of
to move into. That's all I'm hearing right now. Bills
And-
paid and everything.
and you don't mind that because you care about her.
Hey,
You want her
you're
to move
right.
on, right?
No, listen. I
See?
know the way that it's being said. I think is
Hello.
I'm not gonna bail on them and
Yeah.
make sure that they know that all. But of course, it's gonna be at some point. It's gonna be some. I have to
Yeah.
draw the line. So, all right, listen, you're okay. You can take care of it. But at least
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
this point, I'm
No,
gonna help
honestly,
you,
yeah. When
so we
she's
get right.
70, bro, she better get it
Yeah.
together.
Yeah.
Like,
And
yeah.
also,
By that time.
it's also,
maybe 71, but that's pushing it. You know what I mean?
but it's also not bail on them. It's bail on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. You're always gonna have your kids.
Yeah.
You're always gonna do that. You know.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to our
All
guy.
right.
Hey, what's the con about you? If we were to talk to your ex-wife, what would she say? Like, why did y'all divorce? If you're so perfect.
You have
I am
Cynthia?
not perfect. I'm far from it. So I'm very so I went through a lot of stuff. I was in the military, and I'm not trying to get really sappy here, but for it to make sense, and the reason I am the way that I am, I went through a lot at one point in time, and I lost a lot, and a lot of that was contributed to PTSD, and I had a really hard time living for a while, and I came around, I found myself, but I lost a lot in that, and during that process, I lost a lot of confidence, and this is why I am the way that I am. I don't take nothing for I'm very confident for that reason, because when I was really low, people were there for me. You know what I mean? And so
Yeah.
because of that, I'm there to always help no matter what. And even my ex-wife was there for me even during this process when I, was not in a good place. So that's why it's one of the big reasons why I can never, ever do
Yeah.
wrong by her.
Right.
I may do things that she may not agree on, but I never would, do her wrong like that,
I get you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
kind
I
of
get
like
that
what I
part.
thought. Like, you're sleeping on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because we were kind of
Well,
looking for that.
1,000%.
Yeah, we were like,
1,000%. I
what's
lost-
up
I
with
lost
this guy?
myself.
But it's just that. It's like internal. Like, okay.
Do you
know.
Yeah.
do you still suffer from like the PTSD?
I do. I've come around. It took almost, excuse my language, it almost took 10 years to to like be diagnosed with it, because I didn't know what I was going through. I just knew I wasn't myself.
Yeah.
And then eventually when I actually went to the VA, it was I'm not gonna, the doctor asked me one day, he's like, Josue, is there anything that I can do for you? And let me tell you, when the moment he said that, I just started crying, because for the first time somebody actually asked me what's wrong, if I need help. And from that point on, it was like little baby steps, because it was really hard to talk about it. And eventually I came around, and it's been a whole 180 from what it was before. But I did lose a lot, and then because of that, I thought of myself not good enough to even try to get out there to, I was just really hard on myself. Really,
you felt like you didn't deserve it. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you may have had some type of survivor's guilt too, of like, why do maybe other people have passed and I'm still here? Why do I deserve this?
No, that really is the one. Like, survivor's guilt really is the reason behind it all. And that's crazy you caught that. You caught that, because I don't really say it like that. But yeah, that really was the corporate of it all, survivor's guilt. And I just didn't know how to deal with it. Being a man and being a Marine. Marine tells you, hey, you sucked it up and you be okay, and then you internalize it for so long, and then it's at some point it's gonna boil over, and then did for me, But I am much better. I'm not like that anymore. But yeah, it took some years, and but in the years I lost a lot of confidence, and but yeah, that's where I'm at.
Let's get you some booty then.
Hold on, I was about to say, Josue, I think the phone lines are blowing up even more after that story. Jesus,
I'm surprised.
Yeah, you went over the top with that one. All right, let's go.
You knew that answer. You'd win Miss Universe with that answer.
Honestly, I'm just a little too perfect.
Yeah.
Well, I heard Greg, man. Greg hates me. I don't know why, man. You know what it is?
Bro, I don't care about your little pobrecito story, homie. I don't.
Greg,
oh my God. I'm so good looking and I have a sad story.
Yo.
Okay.
Nobody said anything about him being good looking.
I'm getting DMs right now.
Did
Like,
you call him good looking?
he's not a bad looking guy. Like,
come
on. I hate
wavy.
I hate these foods like this. Is like, oh, I have a beard and I this and that. It's like, dog.
Hey, we should
relax,
just,
dog. Go to the club. Go to the club.
I don't know why you've triggered Greg the way no
Go
one
to the
else
club
has.
right now.
Greg can't
Right
grow a
now.
beard.
Yeah, I can't grow a beard, first of all. That's why it makes me mad. And then he wants to come up with this little pobrecito story. He was like,
Greg is
oh
speaking
my
good
God, I'm
Spanish.
so perfect.
You got him so
Get
mad.
out of here, man.
Yeah, Greg is like a little brother, man. That's all,
Yeah.
Yo, he's a Marine, bro.
Yeah.
Cool.
He would choke
put
you
you
out.
I like how Greg is like, be a
night-night.
man, and he just said the most man stuff, like I'm a Marine, and then we're not talking about our
Survivor.
feelings.
Yeah.
I played Call of Duty too. What's up?
So stupid.
Bro, he's gonna touch you in like right in your neck,
Hey,
and
yo.
you're just gonna fall asleep.
Yeah,
like
he's gonna
he
make
knows
you-
how to
Crazy.
He's
Yeah.
gonna make you go night.
turn your TV off. Yeah.
So you sent us a photo, bro, and we posted it, and all the girls are like, "Oh my God."
We have over 100 comments.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel? Like, is it better than what happened on Facebook dating?
No, actually, I had more luck on Facebook than I did on Tinder, but that's not the point. But I know it is kind of overwhelming, like get all this attention. I know it's just social media, but it is weird because I don't go out there. I'm telling you, I'd rather go to a bar and sit and have a drink by myself than to go to a club. Because for one, I'm 42 years old, and I just rather just enjoy my company, And I don't really go out there and I don't really make a huge effort. And though I want to, I just don't know how to. That's what
Relax,
it is,
Angie.
Chill, Angie.
Chill, Angie.
Chill,
No,
Angie.
it's
Chill,
like,
oh my
Angie.
God, chill,
No, I
Angie,
said he's 42.
She
You
said,
don't
oh my
look
God.
42.
Yeah.
Okay, Angie.
Don't forget the oh my God.
Yeah, I'm 42.
Okay.
Oh,
All right. Well,
his
we
version
have
was
some
42.
prospects on the line, so we're gonna do the homie hookup line.
Wait.
Okay?
You have girls on the line?
Yes, there's girls on the line.
Yeah,
It better not be my Dr. Pepper steak, all right? You ain't taking that away from me. If he takes that away from me, I'm fighting the
Greg,
dude.
they're not for you.
They're
Okay?
not for
They're
you,
for
Greg.
Josue.
It's ain't about you.
Josue,
If they want to cook
I
them a
hope
Dr. Pepper chicken steak, let them.
No.
I hope this works out better than Facebook dating.
Yeah.
This
This
is
is gonna
brown
work
bag
out.
dating.
Yes.
There's girls that I guess we vetted online. They showed their interest. They let us know, like, hey, let's see. Like, I would like him to get to know me a little bit. Some have even already reached out to you. So I think it's Angie. Let's go to Angie on line 3.
Not me. It's not me.
Not
Angie?
Angelica.
Angie.
Why is it a 7?
Angie.
No, oh,
Take
my,
it.
never mind.
Angie. Angie, are you underwater?
Underwater?
No, I'm driving.
Oh, you sound better.
Okay.
There you go.
Angie, are you the one that we saw on Instagram? Like, hey, I'm going through something similar. Please let him know, like, what's up.
Yes. And mind you, I just want to add, I said this before I even knew what he looked like.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you
Okay,
like
so now what?
Angie.
Okay, but now what do you think?
I hate her too.
Yeah, what do you think now that you saw his photo?
No, but go ahead.
Well, now that I saw his photo, I mean, I'm even more interested, of course.
Yeah.
But
I think with Angie, like, it's like it didn't take the photo for me to like
Right.
want to see what's up with him. Like, she's kind of like, I was here before even.
She
what
said
he
it's
looked
the
like.
story for me.
She somehow
It's
had
the
a
story
Oscar
for me,
jersey
yeah.
already.
Angie, how are you going through something similar, or what happened with you?
so I was married I actually just got divorced a few weeks ago, and I was living with my ex-husband, but we weren't together anymore, and nobody believed me. It's kind of hard to believe something like that, and I understand. But nobody believed that it was strictly for taking care of the kids and both of us having a decent home to live in, because it's expensive to live on your own. So dating was a total nightmare, and I get it. It's easier to go and meet someone and, try to talk to them, see what you have in common. But the minute you mention something about your personal life like that, like, hey, by the way, I'm still living with, my husband at that, like we're married, I'm still living with my husband, but we're not together. I'm sure it's a huge red flag and nobody believes it. So I kind of stopped trying for a while. And now that I'm like newly divorced and we've been separated for almost 7 years, it's been difficult to get back out there.
Okay. So when you hear his story, and if he were to tell you, hey, my ex-wife lives with me, you would understand. You'd be more understanding to it.
Absolutely.
Okay. That's not a deal breaker
Wow.
for you. See?
It's not a deal breaker because I see that he's doing it out of a good place in his heart. He wants to be a good father, and he wants to be a good male role model to his daughters. And there's nothing wrong with taking care of family. And if the mother of his children is family, then, what's wrong with taking care of that? As long as there's boundaries, of course.
Yeah.
Y'all could all live together, or
Yeah. Swaparoni.
Here's the story.
Felices los cuatro.
I'm a man named Josue. All right.
Like that song.
Shout out to our girl, Angie. Thank you for calling. What do you guys think about Angie? I
I
like
like
her.
her.
Yeah.
yeah,
She's
she seems
very
very
understanding.
calm,
Yeah.
understanding.
Yeah.
She just got divorced.
No,
She's
No,
been
she's
separated.
That's
They
recent.
The
finally-
paperwork has just happened.
They just
The
finalized
ink just
it.
dried.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think 7 years she said separated, but still
Yeah.
living together. She understands his. It's
Yeah.
kind of like a mirror of his situation.
Yeah.
So he would literally get like, hey, you know how you're asking people to understand, you'd have to understand my situation the same. So it would kind of just be like a mirror image of himself.
like, what up, twin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my twin in it.
Hey, what Amazon pack you get today?
Yeah. Right. What do you think of her?
I don't like her. I don't like her from the start.
Okay.
With this whole.
All right, that's Angie. You guys write it down, everyone. Write Angie, and then tell what you think of her, because
Okay.
there's
Okay.
other prospects on the line.
Okay,
Other
okay,
prospects
okay.
on the
Oh, we're
line.
judges?
Yeah.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
All right.
KPWR HD1
I'm Randy
Los,
Jackson.
KPWR HD1 Los Angeles, Power 106, LA's #1 for hip hop. Inside the homie hookup line.
Hey,
Yeah.
Wow. All right, our homie Josue. We couldn't convince him to kick his ex-wife out of the house that he pays for her to live in while she's still paying her child support and taking care of her whole existence. But we can help him start dating again.
Yeah.
All right? Because there's people that, as much as everyone's like, no one's going to understand the situation, it seems like people are understanding the situation.
Yeah.
We have Jay
Who
on
would that-
line 4. Jay.
Hey, good morning, Brownback.
Hi, Jay.
What up, Jay?
Good
All
morning,
right.
Jay.
Hi.
Jay,
Hi.
your note here says there are women who appreciate a provider man who's committed to his family. Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Talk to us. What sparked your interest about this guy Josue?
Well, I've been a single mom for many years, and I got married in between and then divorced also. And so I understand on a really deep level what it is for a man to just
step away from the relationship and then also step away from the children and have no regard for what the kids go through while the mom is also struggling. And that's something that happens so commonly. So Josue really is like a diamond in the rough. And right now I just want to ask that somebody please give Greg his chupon and his binky so he's
I was about to say, you know what? I was about to say, I don't like your attitude. Why are you talking like this for? I don't like your attitude. You're already a red flag from the start.
There's children chiming in on this right now, for real. Like,
This is the children that you're going to want.
No, I'm not going to get voted for by Greg right now, but I'm not even tripping on that. But Josue, really,
-1.
like, honorable. What you're hating on is an honorable man.
Josue Luis.
If your dad wasn't the same kind of simp that Josue is self-identifying as, you wouldn't be sitting up so comfy at your mama's house right now.
I can't wait for you to live with his ex-wife, too.
I
can't wait for that. You go live with his ex-wife and kids.
No, but listen, like, really. Josue is an honorable man. Like, I really, really appreciate it, whatever. If I ever meet him or not, I just want to say, ultimately, it's really comforting to know that there is a man. Hopefully, there are more men out there that have that kind of undying devotion to their children, to their well-being, hasta la madre, literally, to the point where, you know what, your mom is a part of you. Her being okay means you're gonna be okay, and so as your father, I'm gonna make sure that happens. And whether he has boys or girls, he's a solid example, and he's a solid provider and a solid real family man. There's too many men that are like, okay, I'm done with the relationship, I'm done with the kids.
Peace out.
And that really hurts for a lifetime. That, like, you know, I grew up with a dad who grew up without his dad. And and I grew up knowing that trauma from childhood of a man that grew up without a father. And now my kids have, like, similar struggles here and there, you know, and so I have the utmost respect for Josue. And just for FYI, I'm also 41. Also would rather have a drink at a bar with one person enjoying my company instead of being out there doing all kind of scandalous nonsense on the floor. So that's my piece.
Wow.
Okay.
Jay, do you think he's cute?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Right away.
Right. Thank you, Jay. Jay told us.
Yeah.
Jay told us.
That's what she thinks.
You, Greg.
Josue, I
Greg,
hope
here's your
you
binky.
are into talkers.
Yeah.
Because Jay's
I like
one.
that.
I don't like her attitude.
She knew she had a limited amount of time to get her piece in.
Yeah, and you took some away
she
from
did.
it because she had to yell at you, Greg.
All right, I'll give her 1 point for that.
Yeah.
Because I cut into her talking.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was kind of rude.
Yeah.
It is kind of rude. Yeah.
crazy.
What do you want to ask, Vic?
You know this is her show.
What do you want to ask, Vic?
What?
Huh?
What?
Where she's from?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
All right,
I don't know what you guys are
next
trying to do.
contestant.
I don't know what Vic was trying
Next
to say.
contestant.
Wasn't.
The guys.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to Yanira on line 5. Yanira.
Yanira.
That's a nice name.
Hello.
Hi,
Good morning.
Yanira. Okay, so we have Josue on the line, and he's talked to us a couple times throughout these couple years, and he seems to have trouble with his confidence, although he seems to have a pretty, like, good head on his shoulders. He makes good enough money to be able to take care of his ex-wife and kids. He's moving into his own apartment, wants to start dating, but people that he dates seem to not like his living situation, where he takes care of his ex-wife and kids to make sure they're all good. This is the only family he feels like he has out here right now, but he also wants to live a life for himself. Yanira, did you see his photo online, or did you hear our conversation yesterday? How did you get up on our guy Josue?
Well, I was listening to you guys on the way of dropping off my daughter at school, so I heard most of the conversation, and then it drew me in because I feel like, unfortunately, nowadays in the dating world, a lot of women ruin it for other women just as much as men ruin it for others, and it's very hard to trust out there or to, like, see that, like, a lot of people say, oh, I know what I want, and then they're not ready for, like, something serious. And unfortunately, like, with the girl he was talking to, maybe she wasn't mature enough to handle the situation, and knowing that, you know, he has good values and he's gonna ride for his ex and his his kids, you know? So I feel like I was really drawn to his story. And then I did follow up with seeing his picture, and he's very handsome. He's very, very handsome. But that's besides the point. Like, yeah, looks are great, but it's what really matters is your morals and like what you stand for and how you go about life.
All right, Yanira. So you have a kid too. He has kids. His kids are older, like I think 15 and 18. How will you deal with like hey, you start dating that he does take care of his ex? Are you someone that's gonna maybe try to get a relationship with her, or are you someone that's gonna be like, you need to kick her out now? I'm here. Are you gonna be his backbone that helps him?
Yeah, kick her out. Kick
her out. I think the guys are looking for an evictor.
No, I feel like it's all about boundaries. Of course, it would have to be how he presents it, and how he acts, how they interact is very important. So I think I would like push back a little bit and see like how that plays out. But for me, like I'm confident enough that that's not going to intimidate me in their relationship, because the way he talks about her and the kids that's what's important, that they're good, that they have, that they're just safe. So for me, that's not an issue. And like, I have my own place. I've been independent since I was 19. Like, I have my own thing going on. Like, I don't need that financial support. I just want that good companionship.
Because what I'm
build with someone.
Yanira, what I feel is like you might feel like he's taken advantage of. Because you're like, especially if you got it together, you might end up feeling like, you don't have to do this for this lady.
Yeah.
So are you going to be the evictor? Are you going to come in and lay down the law?
I would have to definitely put boundaries for sure.
Like, Yanira, I'm gonna be honest. This is a little too serious. He needs a freak. Jose needs a freak.
That's what
we need to hear. Yeah, you guys are terrible marketing here.
I like her answer. Very.
Wait, that has nothing to do with it.
It
has everything to do with it.
Yeah, he's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah. All these answers are very grown, mature.
Okay,
this is too mature.
Wait, so then you guys want the girls to be like rizzing him up right now?
Yes.
Then say that.
My boy needs love.
They should know that. Spit some game at my boy.
You have to have the foundation first.
Oh brother!
Foundation.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I think he appreciates this more than what you guys are.
Hell no.
Hell no.
That's his problem.
1,000%. 1,000%. And that's exactly what he was saying he was looking for.
Yeah, it's okay. The guys want him to enter a toxic cycle.
No, we want him to have a fun,
He
adventurous partner to live life.
He's had one partner.
I feel like he needs to live life. Like he needs to go out and like
gonna
travel
you want him
and
to
do
have his
fun
304
stuff.
phase.
No.
Yes,
One woman.
do.
One woman.
But
have a great time. Joke around, have some fun. Everything seems too serious right now. He just left a serious thing.
He needs to go to Baskin Robbins and
ask
ask for samples.
The serious thing. I think
He did not leave a serious thing. It was 3 weeks of talking with someone.
No, his ex.
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
baby
he
mama.
didn't just leave
But
her.
they're not together. They haven't been together in a long time.
It's because the guys don't understand anything besides if like it's not a girl just like, ooh, show your stuff.
Ay, Dios mío.
No,
Wait,
that's not what it is.
I'm trying to advocate for my boy Josue here.
No, my boy hasn't experienced life. So that's why he dove into the first thing he dove into.
Yanira, thank you for calling.
But thank you,
You're
Yanira.
great. Very mature.
He's very mature.
I rated you
should be
pretty
proud of
high.
yourself.
I rated her high too. She had
I
really good
rated her
answer.
high.
Yeah, I liked her.
All right, you guys take care of the next two. So I'll just sit back. Go ahead.
The next two contestants.
Gracia online too?
Gracia.
Hello?
Gracia.
You want to shoot your shot, huh?
Gracia, you got to shoot your shot at Josue.
Josue.
You got to do it a little differently than the past three callers, Angie, Jay, and Yanira.
They could be serious, though, but you got to show my boys some
I
love.
think I am a little bit different. Actually, a lot different.
She's ready.
I hear it already. Let's go.
So my friend told me about this, and I read, and I seen the Instagram, the handsome. I listened to the interview that you guys had yesterday, and honestly, dating sucks out here. And when it comes to like what he's experiencing, it probably sucks even more. But for me, I've been someone that, has been trying to date and stuff, and I'm open to seeing what kind of connection I have with him, because I understand like his story. I feel like I really wouldn't be impacted because he seems like he is serious and he obviously is taking care of what he needs to take care of. But I'd be open to getting to know him because, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all looking for fun or love, and I'm single. I've been single for, a long time. And just like you guys had previously mentioned, like, I like to travel. I like to go to these places.
There we go.
I'm a social drinker.
There we go.
Yeah. This sounds fun.
This sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
What's the last place you traveled to?
I went to Thailand.
See?
Thailand?
Oh my God.
Bangkok?
I would love to go
Let's
to Thailand
go.
if I was him. Like, what?
Gracia, do you have kids?
I don't have kids.
No kids,
No,
too?
it's
But-
wide open. Let's go.
Jeez.
Gracia, you do know that Josue does have kids and he's living with his wife at home, right?
Angie, don't ask those questions. Ask her how freaky she is.
No,
That's
no,
what
we
it
don't
is.
say
No.
We
Maybe
did
that
not say
too.
that.
Maybe.
But the way she
But you
giggled,
can answer that one after.
Yeah, you can answer that one after.
Kinda,
Angie's
she laughed
question.
at it,
Hold on.
so there's some points there.
Exactly. Yep.
But
Anyway, go.
Gracia, you do, like, how do you feel about the situation that he has at home? Obviously.
No, those are questions I ask. The guys want to know how freaky she is.
No. It's a balance. It's a balance. How do you feel about the situation?
I feel like it's not uncommon to hear that.
Not uncommon.
At least with me, with my experiences, because there's people that financially can't do it alone, and they have kids together, so they do that. And I've, I understand it. It is expensive to live in California, so it's not abnormal. People will joke about it, like that's crazy that's what's out here right now, but it's just life right now.
It's
so
true.
I'm okay. I mean, if he is someone that is truthful, and I feel like he is, because it's just the reality of his life right now, then I'm okay with it. His kids are older. That's like a big plus for me, because I feel like that helps. If the kids were smaller, I definitely wouldn't do it.
All right.
Makes sense. Okay, Gracia, can you tie a cherry stem with your tongue?
What?
I actually have never tried.
But you're willing to try?
I mean,
let's go! Come on, Josue, you hear that?
Josue, she has like my highest vote
Yeah,
right
I'm
now.
10.
She's
Honestly,
convinced me so
1-0.
much.
This is a
This is
10.
so much fun. If he doesn't take her, I'm gonna take her. Like if he doesn't take her, I'm taking her.
We haven't asked Josue like what kind of girl he's looking for.
Yeah.
The
Clearly, it's
traits
gonna be
that he's
her.
looking for.
It has to be her.
Gracia, hold on. Can we
Yeah.
go to Josue real quick?
Let's hold her.
Josue.
Real quick.
Josue,
Yes,
Josue, how
I
you
got your
feeling?
back, my boy.
I'm here.
You heard
He
him
seems
all.
happy now. You see?
Yeah, he's
He seems
turned
happy.
up.
I'm here. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up?
Feel the energy.
How are you feeling, Josue? How are you feeling after hearing the girls talk?
I feel good. I feel real good.
All right.
Me gusta.
Me gusta.
So weird.
Are you Greg right now?
So
Hey,
weird.
Josue, do you have like a type, or are you not picky?
No, I'm not really picky. I think I'm really more interested in like personality. Of course, looks are important too, but I'm much more into, the person themselves. Are they funny? Or like to me, that's a big part.
Yeah.
Is do they have humor? Are they down? That's the type of person that I will actually go for. If they're
Got
too
it.
serious, I'm out. Yeah.
Yeah, you see? Come on, that's what I'm saying.
Okay. So you need a funny girl.
Yeah, I like a funny girl, but I also let know a balance. When it's time to be real and when it's time to be funny. I am very.
Pick
I'm a-
one,
I'm a-
because right
I'm a
now
very
you're saying
vocal
I want a
person.
funny one, but I'm gonna be okay with. Pick what is it that you want? Like you can ask
Be
right
straight.
now, customized menu, bro.
Go
What is
ahead.
it that you want?
Yes. We have Angie. We have
No,
Jay.
I think Gracia was like the one. Like I actually liked the way she put it, and I actually liked the way she said it. She liked to travel. She was
Nice.
funny.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about. You see? And she didn't know how to do the thing, but she was willing to try.
Try.
All we want is
You wanna ask-
all we want is effort.
Do you want to ask the other ones?
What?
And she's from the 951.
Oh, we could ask them.
Cause you're
Oh,
IE, right?
I'm in Riverside. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
There you go.
909.
Is there a question you want us to ask them? And they can
Me?
all
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. This
No,
is
no,
this is for your love
No, I
life.
think that they answered like the most important part. Like, are they, of course, now that I do have my own place, that doesn't really matter as much anymore.
Right.
But I'm glad. Are they? I'm stuttering right now. You know what I mean? Because obviously, if I hadn't moved out, then yes, would it be like, would you be okay with the situation?
Yeah, but
because it is hard to really believe that. Yeah. But now that the dynamics has completely changed, I think my kids are older, so it does make it easier. But yeah, no, I think that a lot of the girls hit they hit it in the head with that. But Gracia was the one that really cool with that. I like that.
All right, so the guys did. I know you mentioned like you would rather be at a bar by yourself than going out clubbing. The guys do feel like you needed more fun. You need to have that freak.
That's what the guys.
Come on, Josue. You know what you want. You gotta know what you want.
You gotta experience the world, man.
No, I have. I've been around the world, literally and figuratively. But
okay.
I am getting older, and I just like I'm chill, but I also I'm not bored either. You know what I mean? I'm just. My fun is different than other people's fun,
Okay. All right. So right now he's saying that Gracia is his top prospect.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that the democracy of the room?
She's one of the top ones. Yes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I liked Gracia, and I thought Angie was.
Yeah, to
cool
me,
too.
I rated Angie.
Angie was very
Gracia.
understanding. I like that. I rated her pretty highly as well.
Which one's the one that told off Greg?
No, Jay was the one that
Jay.
had the attitude.
That's the one I like.
Can't come at my boy Greg like that. He lost a lot of points.
Have some fun.
Yeah,
too serious.
No, I need someone that will go in on Greg.
No.
I like Yanira too because I feel like she might be the one that's like won't let him get taken advantage of.
True.
Oh yeah.
And this is literally what everybody has told this fool since the beginning of his like commenting onto Power 106 and Brown Bag that he needs to set boundaries with his baby mama, his ex-wife, and I feel like Yanira's the one that's like, I'll help him do that.
That's true.
Which I feel like everyone wants that for him.
Yeah.
So I'm lost. I don't know who to pick on that end. I think everyone has a dog in the race.
I wrote down like scores. You know what I'm saying? So like that's how
scoring. Okay,
Kaylin. Yeah.
All right. So you guys have heard from the prospects. Gracia, who seems to be the front runner right now.
Yep.
Gracia feels like more like, you know what? I heard about it from my friend. Like I don't have any kids so maybe no kid parent drama to add to this.
Yep.
It could just be like I want to get to know him. She's also from 951. We have Angie, she's like, you know what? I saw him yesterday. I love the story yesterday. I saw him. He's really cute. I went through something similar, so I understand him. There's Jay that was like, hey, put that chupon on Greg real quick.
Yep.
Tell him shut up.
Honestly, she was a little too focused on Greg for me.
I think she wants me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I think she like low key like flirting.
Yeah, she's like, put his chupon on.
Yeah, that's weird.
I did appreciate.
I kind of liked it.
I did appreciate what she appreciated about Josue. Like
True.
she could tell he's an honorable man, and too often when men do honorable things, we call them simps, or we say that they need to be a man and all of that. And she's like, I just appreciate that having someone that it seems like men have stepped out in her life for her children. To see somebody step up feels like wow, like that's something I appreciate. Then there's Yanira, the one's like, I helped you evict that girl. I helped you evict her.
Yep.
And so those are the people that are on the line for our guy Josue. Should we leave it up to callers to pick from
Yes.
Let's do that.
because I feel like everyone has a dog in the race. And then I'm sure these girls are freaky.
I hope so.
They'll have kids. except Gracia.
They have a funny way of showing it.
You know what? How about we get his ex on the line? Let's do that.
I don't know. The guys wanted the girl that's gonna be like. The guys want the prosti from Monday.
No. Too far. No, Josue don't need to be spending any more money on women, honestly.
Okay, so how did you guys want the girl?
I think it's more on the energy. Like I understand, like them coming and being like, I like this, I like that, but like it was.
But that's also the energy he requests. Like that, like that's not what y'all want, but that's what he wants. Exactly how he said. Like that's what I appreciate. I appreciated their answers. I look for personality. That's the energy. He's the one that said.
But then
I don't think he wants no melatonin.
Okay, then maybe
he mentioned at the end was the one that had the highest energy.
Yeah.
Was a little more fun. I think we maybe should see like what the other girls like to do for fun.
Yes, Maximo. And Gracia, when she was on the bench waiting to get on the phone, she did really good until she came up to play. And once she got on, she was on. Back to you, Vic.
Oh, absolutely. She
No,
seems like a
let's
top
not do
tier
that.
blue chip.
Let's not
blue
do
chip
that. We're gonna
prospect.
waste time. We're gonna waste time doing that.
Number
let's
one
ask
pick in the
them.
draft.
Ask them. Ask them what you want, Massimo.
Angie, we heard like like the serious aspect of like the story, your understanding. What is something like you like to do for fun that you feel like Josue would enjoy doing with you?
I mean, we can go and visit some new breweries or go to Topgolf or something and talk in between and, I don't know, see where the night takes us after.
You guys are so rude. I'm sorry, Angie.
She's waking me up.
That's so great.
No, Topgolf is fine.
I love that
Topgolf.
place. I love that place.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Jay, line 4.
Jay.
So rude.
Hey,
Jay.
Jay.
How would you
That's
sweep
me.
Josue off his feet?
I think, as an ex-Marine, I would anticipate that
Wow.
Whoa.
a lot
This
of
is beautiful.
activity would be very enjoyable for Josue. So I'm big on physical activity. I like to be outside. I love to swim. I love to hike. I like to climb mountains. I like to.
Okay, your points are going up.
Okay, your points are going up. Keep going, Jay. Keep going. Keep going.
Wait a minute. I can. Yes, I can tie a cherry stem with my toe.
Yeah, let's go. Jay is back in the race.
I'll give her a point for that one.
Yeah.
Good job, Jay. Good job, Jay.
I'll give her a point for that
There
one.
we
That's
go.
how you fight back.
That's a
all
talent.
right?
That's a talent.
Yeah,
She's won over the ladies and the fellas.
Oh my God, man, she's a swimmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Greg,
She's
Greg,
outdoorsy.
ask Jay a question.
No, because she's gonna fall in love with me. Seems like she's obsessed with me already. So I don't want to steal the game from Josue.
Jay, what do you think about that?
Yeah.
Oh, she's getting points.
Wow.
That's what she's gonna be saying later.
Okay, Jay. This is Josue's race.
Oh, my bad.
Dude, she's a Marine.
My
She
bad.
will put you to sleep, bro.
All right.
But not like that.
Greg,
maybe like
ask
that.
ask Yanira on line 5 something, Greg. Ask
Yanira. Yanira. You there?
Hello.
Hey, so say this. You
Be
have to
nice.
Be nice. I'm being nice right now. You see
No,
Josue.
that's at 4
No,
o'clock.
that's 3 to 7.
That's a different show.
you guys are sitting in a bar, right, having a drink, enjoying your time, and you're like, you know what? Let's get out of here. What are you guys gonna do? What are you guys gonna have fun? What is it?
Oh, we're going to go walk around the beach and continue to get to know each other. And then if the connection is good, then it leads somewhere. I'm open to that.
That's only Greg in here. And by the way, Greg loves walks on the beach.
Greg loves the beach, actually. That's the funniest
I
part.
know.
He's annoying.
Greg
us.
loves the beach.
Back.
Greg is the most simpiest fool I've ever met in my life.
That's his move. That's his move.
You're
takes him
taking
to the
his
beach.
move.
Okay,
Yeah.
but
He brings his
Yanira,
Polaroid camera and takes photos of you,
Makes you feel special.
puts it up on his photography page.
Yeah, that's Greg.
It's his POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, stop silly.
how are you gonna make Josue yours, Yanira? Like, how are you gonna sweep him off his feet, make him be like, dude, I am the clear person here that he needs in his life?
Oh, he'll know. He'll feel it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he'll feel it. It's
He'll feel
all
it.
about calm down.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Stop
It has
blushing.
to be mutual, but
Yeah.
it's about having fun, getting to know him getting to know me. If he's an outgoing person, he obviously goes to bars and stuff like that. I enjoy going to bars, breweries, things like that. It's just a matter of getting to know what we both like and we enjoy. We take it from there. And if it leads into something like sexy time, then okay, so be it.
Okay, all right,
Sexy
Yanira.
time.
Sexy
All
time.
right.
Plus
Thank
1
you,
point.
Yanira.
Plus
Sexy
1 point.
time.
Okay, sexy time.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very
All right.
nice.
Very nice.
All right, the girls have asked their questions. The guys have asked their questions. Josue's chimed in on who he appreciates. Did you guys change your rankings?
Yes.
Oh yeah, for
yes,
sure.
yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Jay's
Jay
up
shot.
there, huh?
Yeah, Jay shot
Jay,
right up
yeah,
there.
Jay and Gracia are tied for me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All
And
right.
here's right under.
So
I don't know what under. But go ahead.
you guys are crazy.
I know.
All right. So now it's time to find out who we are going to match Josue up with. Okay. Should we take calls?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right, hit us up 818-520-1059. Let us know. Let's do contestant numbers. All right. So number 1 is Angie. She was the first person we talked to. Number 2 is Jay.
Yep.
Number 3 is Yanira. Number 4 is Gracia. All right. Which one do you think should make Josue sweat? Okay. 818-520-1059. That's 818-520-1059.
Yeah, so we're helping Josue out. We have 4 contestants: Angie, Jay, Yanira, and Gracia. They gave their piece. You know, they rizzed up Josue. They also said how they'd handle the situation very maturely.
And I'm not going to say which one of them, but one of them just told us that she has a secret, I guess, social media page that's freaky.
What?
And that has 20,000 followers.
Well, she should say something because her point system
She
could
says
go
that
up.
she doesn't help. She doesn't say until they earn her even knowing what that freaky page is.
Oh.
Excuse me. No,
Well,
that
honestly,
would give her more points.
Honestly, Greg, that can go either way. It can either
gosh.
raise your points or lower them, depending on how Josue feels.
No, that is
You
true.
got to share it with the world.
You
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's right.
You know, I don't know.
Sometimes you like a hidden gem.
Yeah.
She gets that into me.
No.
Okay. All right. So we all picked our, like, we rated them.
Yeah.
We know who we like, who we're going for. I still love Jay just off the fact that she told Greg to suck on his chupon.
She wants me,
That's
so
freaky.
she gets
That's
points.
freaky.
to
If I
do
can
that.
say that.
That is, hey, you take it how you want to. But we have callers on the line that are going to help us decide. All right. First up, we got Liz in Riverside. What's up, Liz?
Liz with the Riz.
Hi.
Hi, Liz.
Hi, good morning.
Liz, you heard our prospects on who wants to date Josue. What do you have to say about it? Who is your pick?
I have to go with my girl, Gracia.
Gracia?
Yeah.
Are you the homegirl that told her about it?
Yes.
I like this. Gracia's including her recruits. Like, hey, call up and choose me.
Yeah. Why did you feel like they would be a good fit?
Gracia is she's just a phenomenal person overall. I'm not sure you guys got the opportunity to look at her profile, but she's beautiful.
No, did not.
Oh, we did.
I don't know what
Oh,
you're
I
talking about.
did.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'll say it. I did.
Oh my God. Go ahead. Liz.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's supportive. She's amazing. She's understanding, and I just think they would be a great fit. So
I have a question really
that's
quick.
really-
I didn't mean to cut you off. Why is she single?
She kind of touched on it. The dating pool is kind of whack, and I think that sometimes people take others' kindness for weakness.
I see.
And she's a super kind person. Like, she's not going to get stepped all over or anything like that. But she is really kind and she is really understanding. She gives people the benefit of the doubt. I think there's been circumstances in her life that, like, have taught her to be that way. And I think that's why she's single. But 2025 is a new year, and we're working on that with her.
Got it.
Nice.
Did we
sorry.
mention that Josue is 5'1"? No, I'm kidding.
They got so quiet. They got quiet. Oh my God.
Wait, I was looking. I was like,
no way. No way.
Oh.
Maybe we can
I
ask
almost felt
Josue
bad.
how tall he is.
I almost felt bad for him for a second. I'm like, oh.
hey, Josue, how tall are you? Josue, how tall are you?
Hey, I'm a whopping 5'7".
See, 5'7".
Okay.
All right. Liz in
She's rounded up
Riverside.
to 5'8", bro.
Liz in Riverside chooses Gracia. Okay, I haven't seen her profile, but every Gracia I know, which is her and another one, Vic's homegirl, they're hot. Gracias are hot, so I believe it. I believe that she's beautiful.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to Yami in Riverside. Yami
Yummy.
on line 8.
Hi.
Hi, Yami.
What's up, Yummy?
Yami, who is your vote out of our prospects?
Who's the yummiest?
They were all great, but I do have to go with Gracia too. She ain't got no kids, so
Dang. Having kids, it's a deal breaker now?
Sometimes,
I think
it's not a deal breaker, but I think it'd be easier, you know.
Oh, with no drama.
Yeah.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
So
I agree. Easier to have fun,
and
easier to let go.
I haven't seen her, but she does sound hot too. And I mean, his kids are 15 and 18, like they're almost out the door.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
So
Dang, Yummy.
I think that I'm gonna go with her.
Okay.
I'm just saying, but yeah.
I like it. I like your reasonings. It's your own reasonings. All right. Thank you.
Nice.
Let's go to
Yeah.
Cynthia in Mid City on line 7.
Cynthia.
Cynthia.
What's up, Brown Bear?
Cynthia, this is our homegirl, huh?
Yeah.
Yo, I just want to tell you I missed you so much, Letty, because these boys have been going.
Wait,
Cynthia.
relax.
I thought you were the
Relax,
homegirl.
hold on, we're friends here.
Cynthia, I appreciate it. Sometimes I feel like, what did I do giving these fools microphones? But I'm proud of them. Pero también I'm like, oh my God, they are taking it all the way. They're swinging the thing. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Cynthia.
Okay, so I just want to say Jay is my longtime friend. I've known her since middle school.
Oh, okay.
The friends are going
Yeah.
in. I like it.
Yeah, I didn't call her to tell her about this, but I thought about her when I heard it on the radio. And then she ended up calling me yesterday and telling me that she texted you guys and that she was going to call in the morning. I was like, oh, my God. I totally thought about you when I was listening to his story because she kind of has a similar story. But she's a beautiful person inside and out. She has natural beauty. She's a lady in the streets and a freak in the bed.
Hey!
Cynthia.
Ding, 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 ding. Points
Do you
going up.
see? That's why she said she knows how to do the cherry with the tongue.
Yeah, Cynthia saw it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Cynthia. Oh,
Look what you
Cynthia.
did, Cynthia.
So your
And
vote.
she's an amazing mother, let me tell you.
That's great.
So she's an amazing mother, and she's a caregiver, so, she could take care of you.
Okay.
Okay. Cynthia, you're talking like you know it's crazy.
Whoa! Why are you giggling like that, Cynthia?
That laugh.
Don't giggle like that.
Josue, monitor the situation.
Yeah. Cynthia, thank you.
But, she's hilarious, so
Yeah.
I
Oh, she's
swear.
fun.
She makes you giggle?
Funny,
Yeah,
see?
okay.
Yes. She's also funny, yes.
Let's go.
right.
Cynthia, thank you for your
Damn,
vote.
Jay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
There's more to that story.
Yeah, there is. That laugh just
Hey,
describes so
y'all
much.
wanted a freak, yes or no?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Astrid in South LA on line 6.
Astrid.
Astrid.
Hey, yo, what's up, Brown Bag?
What's
What
up?
up, what up?
Yo, hola, Astrid. How are you this morning?
I'm doing great. How are you guys?
Amazing.
Amazing. Just at work.
Astrid, talk
All
to
right,
us.
so I'm gonna have to switch things up a little. My vote is gonna have to go to Yanira.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
¿Por qué?
I
Why?
just feel like Yanira is just that person that's gonna come in like strong-headed, setting boundaries. She's gonna come in and regulate, And I feel like that's what he needs. Like, I feel like anyone can be fun. Anyone can take you on a nice day. I feel like it takes a strong personality to come in here and kind of not give you what you want at the moment, but what you need.
Oh,
I like
that's a
that.
bar. That's a bar.
Regulator.
Yeah. Mount up.
Yeah.
It was a clear black night.
So I feel like, and I feel like she's a little reserved, but you know what they say, like the most reserved girls, the quiet ones, like those are the freaky ones.
That part.
That's
That
True.
part.
Sometimes.
All right.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Astrid. Thank you for your vote. I
Thank
appreciate
you,
it.
Astrid.
All right. So we have 2 votes from friends.
yeah.
Do they count? I was about to
I
ask
was
that.
going to ask y'all.
Yeah, I
One
don't
of
know.
them-
I don't think that should count.
Might be more than a friend.
Like, that's not
All
fair.
right. So,
Like,
so far, Gracia has 2 votes.
all right, yeah.
Cynthia has 1.
Mm-hmm.
And
Jay.
Yanira.
Jay has
No,
one.
excuse me. Yeah. Jay has 1.
Oh, Jay and Cynthia, you never know.
Yeah. Hey, it might be. And Yanira has 1 too.
All
Okay.
right.
And now, who did you guys vote for?
This is
Vic
tough.
goes for Gracia. That's me.
Greg goes for Gracia.
Which one?
Maximo goes for Jay.
Wow.
She's an ex-Marine.
Letty goes
Yeah.
for Jay.
And I go for
Wow.
Angie goes for Jay.
Oh, that's.
It's between Jay and Gracia.
Yeah, you
They gotta
guys.
duke it out. Just kidding.
What if we send him on 2 dates?
Oh.
Hey,
I like
actually,
this.
I'm not mad at that. I like that.
That would
Yeah,
be good.
you know what?
Okay.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baskin Robbins.
Let's see if they are down. Let's go to Gracia on the line. Gracia.
Yes.
Gracia.
Hello?
Hi.
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 Gracia, how are you?
Hey,
Gracia.
What up, girl?
How's it
What up,
going?
girl?
We would like to send you guys on a date, but you'd have to be okay with him also going on another date with somebody else while also taking care of his ex-wife.
Not at the same time, though. Not at the same time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different
Unless.
time.
2 different times.
Different
Unless.
dates.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay,
Secure.
Secure.
Plus 1 point.
Yep.
Plus 1 point.
Hold on,
Remember,
hold
she's
on.
understanding.
Hey, Jay.
Don't mind sharing. Works well with others.
Yep.
Plus 1 point.
Yes, ma'am.
Jay.
Yes.
Are you down to go on a date with this fool? And then also, like, he's going to go on a date with somebody else, but also he's taking care of his ex-wife. But also,
Yeah,
Cynthia has your back if you need it.
What about the same time?
Yeah.
No, my girl Cynthia has always had my back. I gotta say that.
What about your... Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm right with that. That he's supposed to be dating. That's the point. That's where it's at.
See? I like you, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's go. All right.
You guys should always
Hey,
date together.
Josue, how you feeling, Josue?
I'm good. Thank you. Can you hear me?
You sound like you're sweating,
Yeah.
bro.
Why you sound so panicked right now?
Nervous.
Yeah.
Hey, I just picked up my daughter. Can you guys give her a shout out to her? It's her birthday.
Yeah. What's her
What's
name?
your
Her name
daughter's
is
birthday?
Aviana.
Fabiana?
Aviana.
Aviana. Happy birthday.
birthday. We're getting your dad some booty on your birthday.
Thank you.
We are so dumb.
Hilarious. Aviana, you guys hold on the line, right? We're gonna sit. Let's come back and figure out what we're gonna do with these dates. Keep it here. It's Power 106. Question: how many of you in the room are 5'7"?
Me.
Can't relate. 5'10".
Am not.
5'7".
Sorry.
5'2"
Sorry.
right here.
How tall are you, Vic?
5'9".
Oh.
105.9.
Vic,
105.9.
you literally just said you were 5'8", and then you're like 5'9".
Vic, you're taller than Maximo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
But I'm stronger.
So he says.
Okay. Maximo, you're 5'7"?
Yeah.
It's not
That's
that
not short.
It's not that short.
Yeah.
Average.
It
for a
just-
house
Y'all
solving.
made him seem
It
like
just
he's
sounds.
short.
It just sounds
No,
crazy on paper.
5'1" was hilarious.
It
Yeah.
just sounds
5'1".
crazy on
Yeah,
paper.
5'1".
On paper, it does sound crazy.
Yeah,
5'7",
but it's
yeah.
it's really not that short.
How tall are you?
I really
Greg?
feel
5'10".
like I want to tell you guys, like, just as a little recap of us listening and right now us in the room. I really feel like we finally helped him do something.
We did.
We did.
Yeah.
We did. We had to be aggressive.
Yeah.
And we did it.
Yeah. We helped him say happy birthday to his daughter.
Yeah.
We did.
That too.
We're gonna
tier,
send
top
that.
tier.
We're gonna send that for on 2 dates.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Yes.
see how that pans out.
Mm-hmm.
Why we care so much about this fool, I don't know.
I don't
It could be
know.
because he's a little simp.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
could
yeah,
be
for
'cause
sure.
Honestly,
We're just-
he did a lot for us in our country and stuff
He
like
did.
that. We
He deserves
repaying
it.
him is the
Our
least we
way of
could do.
thanking him for his service.
Exactly.
Yeah, he
Yes.
deserves
Yeah.
happiness.
Yeah.
He does.
He needs
Greg,
some service.
right?
No, he doesn't. He's a simp.
Okay.
Greg, stop being a hater,
I'm
bro.
not being a
Wow,
hater. He
bro.
tried to threaten me in a message right now, sending pictures of him in the military. I'm like, cool, bro.
He's not threatening you.
He's not
He's-
threatening you.
He
He's
said,
just,
he said squabble up.
Yeah.
And I
Well,
said,
yeah.
I'm going to squabble up with his girls. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh.
That,
Like-
don't do
Whoa.
that.
Wait,
But not
Hold
like
on.
that. I'm
No,
a like.
that is
I'm
weird.
I'm a squabble something.
Greg, how's your love life going?
Can't talk about it. No.
I don't know if that's probably not good.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
That's
good.
sad.
Yeah. All right. Well, look, keep it
2
here.
dates.
2 dates. We're
Yeah.
gonna figure it out. I feel like we finally helped him, and I think that's what happens when you tell us that we didn't help you a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're like, all right,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna help you find something.
Buckle up now.
All right.